as most of the sporting world knows, Brock Lesnar is coming back at UFC 200, which is in a couple weeks. And the article saying that he's come back to the UFC whenever the money is right. So I read it, and I guess he wants to fight more if Dana White can get the money for it. And he's already under contract with WWE, and there's some discrepancies about the way he was allowed to come to this fight without really going through the anti-doping period by the U.S. Drug Association. I guess they were able to get a waiver for that. And his opponent, Mark Hunt, is not very happy about that. He's already been very critical about Brock Lesnar getting a free pass on that a little bit. And I guess since Brock Lesnar's past the diverticulitis, he feels he can go more and faster and stronger. And I think if he was sick the whole time he was in the UFC and he comes back now, he's going to be even more dominant. He's already 38 years old, but he doesn't act like it. He doesn't move like it. He can still move and is fast and as strong as hell. But this is real interesting. I don't know if the WWE is going to honor that request for him to keep going back to the UFC, or if he's just going to leave his WWE contract to go pursue MMA again full time. Either way, I was a fan of his when he was in the UFC. I always liked his fights because he was just so dominant, and of course he was always a big draw for the UFC. It's be interesting how this plays out, if Vince McMahon and Dana White can come up with some agreement or whatnot. He hasn't been on television since WrestleMania, and apparently right after WrestleMania he started training for the fight. And then of course the big teaser of him coming at the last UFC pay-per-view onto this one was real, like, whoa. Everyone didn't know what to think about it. You saw his face, you saw him hear him say, "Can you see me now? Can you see me now?" Which is, of course, what he said after the Cowboy fight when he broke the guy's orbital bone. And that was just, wow. So I don't know who's going to win that one, because Mark Hunt's real pissed off that he has to put up with Brock Lesnar. He was able to get away with so much in terms of not having to follow the same guidelines that the other fighters have to go through. And with it being UFC 200, it's a big card. It's in Las Vegas. I'm excited for the card in general. And it'll be interesting to see how this fight plays out. And apparently Brock Lesnar can use his WWE interest music. I don't know what kind of money or what kind of exchange Dana White and Vince McMahon had, but this will be interesting if Ronda Rousey will be allowed to participate in wrestling events now, or what, because she said in the past that she wanted to. There's a lot of unknowns on this one. It will be interesting how it plays out over the next couple months. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box below, and I'll talk to you guys later.